Hood Talk News, we on fire.
Yo, 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 what's good, what's good? Man, we got Bub back in the hood today again, y'all. Bubba Gump, Luce Cannon, a.k.a. Luce Cannon, because his real name is Bubba Gump. And we got him coaching Aaron the Plumber how to be the best snitch ever, man. You know what I'm saying? He coaching them good, man. Come on now. And then we got Wacky One and Adam Doofy too. You know what I'm saying? They breaking down, Wacky One breaking down Big UK. He telling us, you know what I'm saying, about Big U being his own lawyer and all this type of stuff here. With no further ado, y'all, let's get into it.
Hey, it's like, bro, you not on that type of that timing. If you did what you did and he threatened your mom and stuff like that, that don't have nothing to do with nothing, you did the right thing. At the end of the day, it's like a lot of people is going to say whatever they want to say, but they would have did the same thing that you did 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, because you did it, Bub. Bub, it's funny. It's funny, Bub, coaching this man how to be a snitch from jail. What is going on in jail, man? I'm telling the streets is a myth, man. Dude in jail telling. Man, come on, man. Telling another person how to tell. Ain't you on the case, people thinking you doing all the telling? And you gonna be on the phone, boy.
Yeah. Man, I
do not know.
I can't believe I did it, man.
Bruh said he can't believe he did it. What did he do? What, bruh, you don't get an award for this? Well, maybe you do for taking Wacky One. Hey, Wack say, man, I can't even enjoy getting sand in my butt on the beach, man. These guys got me shortening my Miami trip because they trying to come get me, man. Dang.
Yeah, but don't get down in spirit or anything like that.
He telling don't get down in spirit, but
like, what you get down in spirit for? Because at the end of the day, it's like people gonna say whatever they want to, but they gonna still watch you. They gonna still listen to you. They still gonna view you, and you definitely will be bigger than what you are.
Yeah, because Diddy gonna get out and he's gonna be bigger than what he is. But if he gonna be big, I'm gonna tell you how, if it's gonna be big for Diddy, he gotta accept who he is. Because the LGBTQ, they not gonna accept you if you don't come into yourself and say, yeah, this is what I am. They don't like fakes now. Because you don't come out here being no fake now. We done seen all the stuff that done transpire with your nipples and all that type of stuff there now. They will accept you. Now, we just seen Kaya do a concert, and all of them came out. I'm talking about, man, all of them came out. Big audience. You can have the same in a mega way, bigger than that. Come on now, Diddy, step into your truth. They will accept you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You can't play with certain situations, but as a real street nigga, like, the streets is a myth. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You can't.
Boy, talk slower than Bub. Yeah. Yeah, Bub. I get everything you saying, boy. Yeah, boy. Hey, that boy talking to Bub like Bub is a Harvard scholar. Like, that boy's a genius. Yeah, facts. Bub, yeah. Bubba Gump, you, man, they ain't never tell you how smart you was, Bub.
Go to the bank and be like, I'm a real street nigga and get some money out of it. You get what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
You always have to keep your head up, stay positive, and don't worry about what.
And Bub getting advice, it just sounds funny coming from, but keep your head up, stay positive. Come on, Bub, you talked your way into jail. Now, in some kind of way, now Aaron the Plumber is innocent in this situation, but Bud will coach him in the jail. He gonna watch. He gonna turn around on Aaron in some kind of way. The cuffs gonna be on Aaron. Aaron, you better watch out, man. Cause hey, listen, you slow, but Bub is a little faster than you. I can see on speed. Yeah, you said yeah, yeah. Like Bub saying some real stuff. So come on, man.
Another person gonna do because all they gonna do is just have their opinion. There's gonna be some dork behind the keyboard talking, knowing goodness well he's gonna do the same thing.
Especially if he was in your predicament, like you protecting your family. People think doing threats is okay. It's not okay. At the end of the day, and everyone want to talk about, oh, you losing street credibility. No, you're not leaving no damn street credibility because
look, man, look, you gotta listen. Now he did threaten your family and stuff, but there ain't no rules in fighting, Aaron the Plumber, man. You can't run up talking about you gonna fade everybody, man. Some people go about it a different way when they go to war. Everybody ain't finna take one with you in a real way. Like you say, in a real way. In a real way, somebody will plop, plop, bang, in a real way. Ain't nobody out here fighting, man. You dudes is 30-something, 40 plus. I mean, come on, man. Sit them old knuckles down, man. We done did that when we was young. Now it's click, click, bang. All right? That's how these people playing out here. Look at the news. Ain't nobody on the news talking to somebody, yeah, man, he just jumped out the car and he beat him down. Who calling the police on that? Ain't nobody. Know what they saying on the news? He jumped the car and beat him down and he pulled down and boom, 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 and killed him. That's what they saying, buddy. Ain't nobody taking phase, man. I wish everybody was taking phase, man. That's the easiest thing in the world to do, win or lose. You took that fade, but it just ain't like that today. You jump out and you beat somebody down, they coming back for you. Or if they don't have it on them already. Straight up, you can't catch a bullet with your knuckles, man. Keep telling you in Cowboy this.
At the end of the day, what is those things there for? You know what I'm saying? He don't want to squabble. He don't want to do none of that. So you got to protect yourself then. You can't take these things lightly. Look at all the shootings and things that's going on in this world right now. And people be overlooking shit and thinking it's sweet. It's not sweet.
It's not. That's why he got to stop jumping out talking about phase. You can't be talking about you going to fade. Listen, Wack is not going to fight nothing, man. I keep telling y'all this. He got a 7 o'clock in front of him. He got a 10 o'clock behind him. And he got a 2 o'clock on the side of him. He got a 3 o'clock on the other side of him. That's real police business. He's not fighting nothing. Y'all don't hear. He's throwing all the hints to you. He's throwing all of that to you. I got a 3 o'clock over here, 5 o'clock over here. Come on, man.
At the end of the day.
Be for real.
No, it isn't.
And this nigga actually threatened to blow up my house, yo, where I lay my head with my child. I don't take that lightly too. Like he threatened me too. And talking about he gonna blow up my house and fuck up my businesses and bring this and this and that. What? Oh, a word? Okay.
I swear, people be coming to the internet swearing the world, like the world ain't real outside their door. Come on, talk about, oh, he's scared to take a fade. He talking about shoot me. That's what they do in the real world. I don't know y'all come to the internet with this stuff. Then when he shoot you, then come on, man. The real world is still outside, man. Come on now.
You know, you only got to tell me one time, not even twice. So you know what I did, right? I shut down all my spots. I moved it. I put it somewhere else. Bitch ass nigga, you ain't gonna know where none of my stuff is. I don't lay my head where you think I lay my head. Because at the end of the day, I got to protect mine. And you got to do what you got to do.
Period. Like he's threatening your mom, Aaron. That's something totally different. You can't. Ain't no street niggas gonna say you did the wrong thing when the nigga don't want to fight, don't want to do anything.
And you can't go in jail to do. You can't defend yourself. You can't say, okay, let's have a shoot. Like, boy, bye. No, you.
Hey, man, we're gonna have to make new rules on the internet. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Anybody, if you tough enough to come to the internet, right, and you tough enough to call out people and stuff, we know y'all, a lot of y'all scary and don't want nobody, I ain't even gonna say scary. A lot of y'all don't trust it. Somebody, hey, yeah, well, come on, give me a fade. Then you go over there and then you either get shot or 10 of his homeboys jump out and beat you down. So this is what we need to start doing. If you're tough enough to come on, you can't back out from a boxing match. We're gonna do it like that. You can't, if you back out from the a boxing match, that means you banned from the internet. No more ban. I don't care, win or lose. You know what I'm saying? And it got to make sense, too. We can't put a 1,000-pound dude with a little dude that won something. Come on now. It got to be just like boxing. It got to add up. You know what I'm saying? So if you messing with this big old dude and he talking trash, he going to have to get one of his homeboys that's your size to get in that ring with you. You can't, we ain't gonna do it like that, man. We ain't trying to kill nobody. You get what I'm saying? When you call somebody out, you got to take the fade in a professional, in a real professional way, like my man said, in a real way. You got to take a professional fade. We gonna get you some helmets. We gonna get you some gloves. We gonna get this thing going, man. Because these guys want to get it off their chest, and we don't need them catching each other in the streets trying to shoot each other down. Now we're gonna do some professional boxing match. We're gonna pay per view it, and you get paid. And if you turn down that fade, right? You got to be the same weight class though. If you turn down that fade, you banned from the internet. Just like that. We're gonna pull YouTube, Instagram. We're gonna pull in TikTok. We pulling in everybody in on this. You talk trash, and the other dude you talking trash to say, okay, we gonna take a fade. I want to take a fade. If you say no, now this is a fade. This is a professional fade where you ain't gonna just get banged up a little bit. You're gonna have a helmet on everything. You're gonna take a professional fade. All right? Like Ray J say, a brotherly fade, you're gonna take a professional fade. And if you turn it down, you're banned. Okay? That's how we doing it now.
You're not about to do something that's going to incriminate yourself. The fuck? Because the only other way to handle it, the only other way is to get yourself in trouble. So you're not about to do that either.
No.
Don't feel down. Don't be down about that.
Them boys got politics on how they hurt somebody, and they got politics on how they not going to hurt somebody. Look, we got to do it this way because you're going to get in trouble. You can get in trouble for that. Who think about that type of stuff? Come on, man.
Or whatever like that. You ain't even gang back.
Not these big gangsters. Y'all don't think about stuff like that. You don't supposed to. Come on now.
So I don't even understand like why you even worry about that. It's different with you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the street codes don't follow your beliefs. Like if it was like me, what my wife would do or whatever like that, she's not in a.
No, I'm not a gangbanger. I'm a civilian. So I'm a civilian, and I'm gonna do what I need to do, and I'm gonna exercise my rights. Point blank. Period. So are you, Aaron. You're a civilian too, and yes, you can hold your own.
Look, man, y'all can't call civilian when y'all bringing all this mess on the internet, calling people out for fades and stuff. Civilians don't do that. Civilians wake up every day, go to work, come home, and just stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Civilians don't call out fades, man, because you know what behind that. Listen, man, I know me. I ain't calling out nothing. You bring it to me, we go into war, and it ain't no rules in it. You know what I'm saying? But I stay away from that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I done did all that. Most people done did all that. We ain't on all that no more, man. At the age we is, man, ain't nobody on that type of stuff. You got to be a fool not to grow. When I see these dudes 40-something years old and still got the same mentality when they were 19, 18, and 17, man, I be like, man, you can't learn nothing from these niggas, man. They stuck in the same place. Like they didn't grow. A lot of them went to jail and got in a time capsule because that's where their life stopped at. If they went to jail at 15, they came out 15, man. They just look like old men. They just look like old men. They came out at 15. They just look like old men. Their mentality is, woo. I'm talking about, man, these guys is so. Listen how Bub talk. I don't know. And Bub I don't think he even did no bid like that. But he started hanging around dudes like Big U that came out with the 15-year-old or however old he was when he went to jail mentality. Come on, man. Ain't no older dude doing this that been out here, man. Come on now.
Down and hold it down and fight, but at the end of the day, you're a civilian. You're not no gangbanger or none of that. So please, and even still,
Aaron,
please.
Yeah, no, keep your head up, and don't let the internet fool you. You get what I'm saying?
But see, that's another thing, right? And I be trying to tell the young people, they take advice from a dude that did 100 years. You know it's a real job out here. You got to be a real one to survive out here on these streets every day. You got to be, man, it's easy to survive in jail, prison, anywhere. Long as you a grown man, you handle yourself, you know what I'm saying? You keep your mouth closed, mind your own business. Because everybody grown, you know what I'm saying? Mind your own business in there. You gonna survive. You know what I'm saying? 9 out of 10, you gonna survive, you gonna make it through. Not in the real world, you can mind your own business, bills still gonna pile up. You can mind your own business, people still gonna try you out here. Straight up, man. You can mind your own business, food still gotta be put on the table. You get what I'm saying? They don't have to go through all that. So that's why I be telling these young dudes, man, you better listen to a dude that been out here in this struggle, had to really survive and make it, man. Them the real ones, man. Them the real ones. They had to be out here through this struggle. It wasn't no 20 years took off where they laid back with their feet up, man. No, for a whole 20, we had to be out here surviving. Boy, that's a challenge in itself. For real, man. Y'all be looking up to the wrong people, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
3 days later, it's the 72-hour rule. First day is bad. The second day is all right.
And shout out to all my dudes in prison. I got a brother doing like 40 years in there right now. My blood brother. You know what I'm saying? So I know. I was a part of that life, man. I was just smart enough to kick it and mature for my kids, man. I care more about them and my wife more than anything. I ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? Keep throwing rocks at the chain gang, man.
Right, third day it goes away. And then they all back watching you, commenting, doing the same thing. But, you know, my time is
It's about to run out. You got 15 seconds. But listen, at the end of the day, Aaron, let me tell you something, right? They all first tell you, go press charges. And then when you actually press charges, like, oh, damn, why you press charges? Nigga, didn't you just say that? So, you know, it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Damn, you got to do what you got to do for you, not what anybody else.
Man, listen, man. That's when it come down to, I'm a street dude. Listen, just say, listen, I was a street dude. I'm not on that no more. Because they come out here tough until things start happening. Like real life. Like, come on now. Everybody ain't gonna go for it. So if you don't come out here to play like you that, and then when it get tough on you, you want to run to the authority. That's all I be saying. Come out here and teach these kids something better. They ain't got to see the tough guy mentality all the time. Show them you ain't that. Show them that, look, I was that, I went to jail, but I came out smarter. You get what I'm saying? They never do that. They come out, yeah, I'll take a fade. And then when they don't understand that taking a fade done changed out here, and I keep trying to tell these guys this. If you look at the news, you ain't gonna see nobody on there for taking a fade, man. Everybody is killing. I'm minding my own business. I ain't taking damn fade because I know if I beat somebody too bad, what's gonna happen, man? What's gonna happen? I got too many people going right now for that same reason. Come on now.
Else got to say?
All right. I appreciate y'all.
We support y'all. We support you, all right, King?
Yeah.
You have a blessed
All right. You too.
Anybody that know me, all we did was fight coming up. Fight, this here, all that. At some point in your life, man, you got to know how to change it up. Or you're going to prison for the rest of your life. I don't care what no wannabe hard dude said it's doing. See, when you come talk like me, that means you know what I'm saying? You done been through that, man. And you got the balls to come out and say, man, that wasn't worth nothing now, because I've been through it. Anybody that been through it gonna say, man, that wasn't worth nothing, man. That's why I'm stressing it to y'all. The dude that ain't stressing it to you ain't been through nothing. Nothing, man. They ain't been through that project living. A lot of these dudes talking about they outside because they happy to be outside. We had to be outside. We didn't have nothing else. We had to be outside when it was real rough. Jump out Tuesday and Thursday. Sometime other days during the week. You can't predict jump out. Running from the police all day long, man. They was hard on us, man. Y'all got it easy. And you can be anything you want to be. You got so many opportunities out here for these kids, man. Come on, man. If we had that, all us would be millionaires. Just admit. Just imagine. If we had all this that they had, the things we was always outside. Man, we'd be the top vloggers. A lot of us would be in jail for a lot of Ricos. Man. But I'm kind of glad we grew up the way we grew up and there wasn't no cameras around and all that. We got to be, you know what I'm saying, kids. We got all aspects of life, you know what I'm saying? We got to do all the things. You know what I'm saying? We was outside, outdoors people, man. Now, come on, man. The streets is a myth.
I keep y'all updated.
All right, Aaron. And then I'm gonna follow up with you too, so we can what's the word I'm looking for? Ring check for the Sunday service. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right. God bless. Good night.
God bless you too. Good night.
So why?
Now we got Wacky 1 and Adam Doofy 2. They breaking down Big U and all this. Let's get into it, y'all.
Why is Big U representing himself now? Why do you think he's broke? It's just hard to find a good legal defense these days.
No, I think with Big U, I think this is a situation. This is me talking to Eddie Boy. Eddie Boy, I know Big U how I know him. He know him another way. Big U's in a situation.
But that boy know he changing it up, boy. He know him in another way. See, I know him as business and this. Boy, we're talking about stepping down on artists and all type of stuff, man. This man got so many stories that's out there on him, came out of his own mouth. Now he don't know Big U in that way. Now he don't know Big U in no criminal way at all. But we got your voice, boy. We got you actually saying this. When you gonna address that? When you gonna address that? We got your voice in your face saying all this stuff, man. When you gonna address it? But you always trying to throw it off on, yeah, Big U, y'all. I don't know nothing about that, boy. That boy was out there doing some stuff, boy. I wouldn't have nothing to do with that, boy.
Where he wants to know everybody that has cooperated or told on him. The only way he can get this 100% is to be the attorney. So everything they would give to his attorney, his attorney may not pay attention to a certain name, right? Or because it may not really be relevant to the charges they fighting, right? He might have got pulled over on the traffic stop and gave me the name. The police didn't do nothing with it, but still it's telling, right? So now you're in a situation where Big U is going to get all the documents, be able to see everybody that's cooperating against him.
But why couldn't he do that through his attorney?
You're not, because the attorney ain't going to give you everything.
Why not?
He's going to give you what y'all dealing with.
But they work for you.
Yeah, but he's working on these.
Big Dummy kind of smart if you're doing that.
He's 43.
Big Dummy want to know who said what, who did what. So if there's a chance he get out or see these guys in prison, it's on site.
3 counts. Right? Big U want to see this dude got pulled over with a gun and he said, yeah, well, Big U run the hood. He the one doing this, doing that.
I just don't know why would your lawyer not tell you that?
You miss because it ain't fucking relevant to the 43 counts. But in our world, nigga, you gave the police a statement on
But
me.
why does it matter if it's not relevant?
Man, shut up, man. You don't know nothing about. See, that's what I'm talking about. He get these guys indicted and he don't know how serious this stuff be. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Shut up, man, and learn the law, man. Before you have these guys coming up here where they put themselves in jail, but still you offer them the platform to go straight up.
Because it's telling.
It's a lawyer.
They're
working with you. If I say to my lawyer, hey, I want to know the names.
Listen, I'm gonna let you tell the white boy.
No, you
shit.
tell me. But I'm asking you a very reasonable question. Why, if I have a lawyer and I ask them, hey, I want the names of this, and this from my paperwork.
You
could tell that boy is never lived any criminal, nothing. He ain't been around one criminal in his life. You know what I'm saying? Not our type of criminal where we see the criminal activity in our face. He was behind them blue collar, whatever you want to call them, criminals that they come home and shooting tires and robbing everybody, and just, he don't see it. He had a good life.
Don't know what to ask for because you don't know.
Boy had tattoos all over his body at 10. He know he ain't gonna have to go work a job nowhere. Look at him.
Know what's there.
Or I could tell my lawyer, hey, send me every single piece of paper from this.
Yeah, and then guess what?
Or send it to somebody on my team on the outside, let them review it, and then they can tell me.
And what if he don't? So in Big U's mind, so you don't understand it.
Man, you better listen to Whack, boy. You know who he talking to? You know who he talking to? I'm gonna let y'all know who he talking to. You could change it. He could fit your case easy as 1, 2, 3. Potato Head Law Firm Family. He come with tricks. He'll fix everything that you know. He can get you away from the po-po. But he'll lock you up easy 1, 2, 3. Mr. Potato Head Law and Crime Family.
The lawyer gonna go in there and he gonna say, we got these counts. He's gonna pay attention to the paperwork pertaining to these counts. You get what I'm saying? Big U
that boy got a whole Nike set on, boy, looking like a big young old boy.
want to see the A to Z. He want to see if a motherfucker got pulled over or whatever, and
Hey, don't that boy look 10 with a gray mustache and a beard?
Mitchin was such and such
Little
came
fella.
with him.
I just don't think you have to be your own lawyer in order
you're
to
missing
get
the point.
that information.
You're missing what he's doing, right? I know exactly what.
Boy, hey, that boy Wack sit up there like he just farting. Boy, that boy like his face turning and everything. Boy.
What he's doing. Eddie Boy really figured it out. So him being his own attorney, he got 12 months. They gonna give him all the paperwork. He's gonna go through all the paperwork. If I can mistake, it's 26,000 pages of wiretap, 46,000 pages of evidence, right? Once he has seen all his work and what he needs to see, then you're gonna see another hearing where he's gonna.
That boy Adam so high he don't know what Wack he would say. Yeah.
Gonna say it's too much for me, Your Honor. I need legal representation.
Look at it.
Right now,
Man, that boy
what's the
died
objective?
late and he don't know what
I
you talking about.
believe, I could be wrong, a big UC 40, 50, 60.
That boy a lip biting animal. Boy, that boy biting down. Boy, that boy on that good stuff. Boy.
Of his homies, then gave information up. See, all information they gave up didn't necessarily have to lead to a charge. You get what I'm saying? If it's one of his homies, they pulled him over, yo, what's up? What you got a gun case? You got something you can tell us? Yeah, I've been hearing Big U talking about whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. It may not have went nowhere, but the fact that he told law enforcement that, and Big U's eyes and mind, use a rat. You get what I'm saying? So if he's looking at all...
No, I don't, but you said it, Wack, so I guess it's right. There you go throwing thoughts in his head.
All these people working against him, right? At his age, I could be wrong. Making an assumption. I think he'll use that to justify, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to save myself.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
But aren't you of the opinion that he's already working with him?
Yeah, I mean, we already know that by the grid program.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Do you know, listen, we got
specifically
a
in that
call.
context?
We got
He definitely working with him. Both of them boys working with him. You know what I'm saying?
a call last week. 600 did. One of the dudes is trying to get the grid program contract, right? He went in and tried to get it. He could meet the criteria except one. You know what the one criteria he said he couldn't meet?
What?
He said, bro, I got a call to apologize to you, 600. Y'all was right. You must have 5 confidential informants within your program.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now we talking about...
In the grid program. So but isn't it...
Man, Wack was the dude that called up there and tried to get it. Cause y'all remember Big U said, watch this, we gonna see who he gonna try to get the program. I'm telling you, what? Let's see which one of these try to get the program through Wack. That's Wack doing, man. That's Wack doing, man.
Isn't it presumably like 100 or hundreds of employees?
And they got it. They just ain't gonna tell us. They got 5 confidential informants. You got Wack, you got 600, you got Adam 22, you got Blad, and you got Academics. There it is right there. They got it. I'm telling you, talking about itself, y'all.
Your contract and your employee count, 5 of them got to be CIs.
Okay.
Either documented or willed, right? So they called 600 and told him, I guess they went to try to get the contract, some other dudes from 6-0, right? Or whatever, right? So I'm just listening to him, right? But at the end of the day, I believe he went pro per to get access to all the paperwork, right? So he can see the entirety of who's doing what, who's saying what.
Yeah, you did that.
Because you got to remember, in a 4-5 year time period, it's all kind of people in there who...
Yeah, he want to make sure, he want to see your name in there. You want to see your name in there.
Who then gave up all kind of information.
That's the reason why you want to be his own lawyer. Wack did that. Wack man want to be a lawyer. He want to see his Wack and 600 name in his indictment. He want to see everything.
Whether it led to something or not. If you give some information up.
Wack, boy, hey, my man say he got one on you, boy. You know you go, boy. You go in there, boy. Them boys got you. You working all across the internet. And trust me, them real gangsters see you. Allegedly, they gonna, boy, look, boy.
Up on the individual, he's going to...
You better stay out of there and stop threatening people, boy. And you better call Aaron the Plumber, boy. Give him a couple dollars. I'm telling you, drop your pride, Wack, at one time. Because you go in there, you ain't going to make it out. Allegedly. You ain't going to make it out. But you done did so much. I know, right, if gangsters still gangsters behind that wall and all the stuff they see this dude doing on the internet, it go against all their rules. I don't care nothing what nobody say. It go against all their rules. And if this dude go to jail, they going to have this dude protected like a mug, boy. I guess that's why he trying to make himself so famous on social media, because he know he going. It's over. They coming for you. You trying to get protected custody.
To see that as that, he get to see him.
Hey, when y'all come get him, he's nobody. Don't put him in protected custody. He ain't nobody special, man. Throw him in there with the regular people.
40, 50 of his homeboys from his neighborhood that was doing that. I think he's going to use that to justify his decision.
To even know this dude, you got to say, okay, Ray J and Game, Blueface, manager, Whack 100. You got to go through all that to even know who dude is, man. We don't put managers in protected custody, bro. Come on now. They don't put them in protected custody. No.
Okay. But shouldn't he be more focused on effectively fighting these charges and preparing his legal defense than worrying about who told
Bro,
on
how
him?
much time? Bro, he ain't got nothing. They say he looking at 600 years, homie. He ain't got nothing but time
I told y'all, you say, man, get it down to 50, I'll take it.
on his hands.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
If you assume that he is going to be found guilty and have to serve a lengthy sentence.
Listen, what I'm saying is, if they give him all this paperwork in a period of 6 months, he goes through this shit.
Right.
And see, then he can file another motion to say, after reviewing all, because he's got a astronomical amount of
Who
documents.
could he even tell on? Isn't he like the top of the pyramid?
You don't know who am I? What are you talking about? The top, okay.
He's telling on himself. That's how he got in there. He so dumb he think he can tell on himself and get out of jail. Look, leave that part of me in jail. Let the good me out. I promise you, the bad me gonna stay in there.
You know, see, this is where you kind
But
of
he's who they're after.
okay.
Who can he tell?
And Adam know that because Adam telling and working and all that stuff. He say he's who they after. Whack. Remember that. We work together. Don't you try to throw this stuff off. I'm not academics. We work together. He's the one they want. Remember, we got him locked up.
If you're at the top of the pyramid, right? Fuck it. This building right here, right? You the top of the building, right? You would know everything about everybody in here, right? If this motherfucker has some weird shit he did, or if this motherfucker need to borrow some rent,
Yeah, that's how they got locked up.
Money.
He told on him.
you gonna know, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
the top
Quite
of the
often.
pyramid,
More than anybody else,
the
probably.
top of the pyramid in the neighborhood more than likely knows what? Everything
You the
that went
police?
on in the neighborhood.
Okay.
Now you talking about a dude that got 25, 35, like a 40-year plus span in a neighborhood. Some things ain't got no statute of limitations.
So you're saying that if Big U could help them solve 50 murders,
I don't know.
they would be very forgiving
I
about.
don't know what he can help him solve. What I do know is that if you're at the top of something and you're the guy that everybody's coming to, for whatever reason, there's a good chance you know a whole lot.
Yeah. I would assume he knows more than almost anybody.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now he's in a situation where he looking at, man, I got 40, 50 of these niggas. These niggas is really, this is the reason why, and this, you know, they gonna start making up their own shit. Right? This is the reason why I'm in here. Right? Not what you did, but they gonna say all this led to this. At 58, he might try to use that to save himself. If he can, I don't know. I don't know what he'll know. I don't know. Because you got to remember, I don't know him from that. Now, talking to Eddie Boy came up with him from that era. Our era was all building on some business shit.
Man, who he think he talking to, man? You got 100 videos out there on you, Mr. Potato. This man was still trying to manipulate your mind when you seeing all this stuff out there on him. You see everything. Yeah, you know, yeah. Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, boy, we had to check Future in the airport. We did this and such. We did this here, boy, and they know not to play with us. Sometimes 40, 50 grand, man. You crazy? Well, we hitting them up. Boy, they got to pay, check in if they come here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They got to check them cameras in, all that. Remember, I think this dude is delusional. Like he don't remember nothing he say out his mouth. But they coming for you, dog. They coming. It's over. You can't throw rocks and hide your hand, man, and get everybody else locked up and you stay out. It don't work like that. Everybody must go.
You get what I'm saying? So I don't know what all he can know, but I do know this. I saw an 80-year-old man arrested from a body he did 40-some years ago.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So if you got 10 cold cases from the 80s, while you in the joint, niggas done told you stuff about another 5 or 10. Since you been out, you know about another 5 or 10, and somebody walk in. We seen this in the Frank Lucas story. Frank Lucas was looking at 70 years, right? He gave him all the information he gave him, got it down to 15. If a motherfucker going in...
Dude comparing Big U to Frank Lucas. Y'all know what's coming. This dude grossed like 200-300 million. One of the biggest dope boys ever. And he comparing Big U to him. Boy, if you don't shut up.
I got information on 15, 25 cold cases.
Yeah.
And I know who robbed them banks and did this and did that. It's a good chance they may give you some amnesty. I don't know if that's the case, but I believe he's just going pro per so he can get.
Now I'm telling y'all, when they come get whacked, everything he's telling y'all Big U should do or gonna do is what he's gonna do. Because they coming to get him. It's over. I'm telling you now.
Get that paperwork and read it himself in entirety.
Because if Big U got 15 years, that's got to feel like the fucking deal of the century. Get out in your early 70s, still be able to have 10 years.
Man, that man trying to be funny. That's the deal of a century. 15, get out in your early 70s. Man, shut up, man.
However much.
At that point, we know something went on.
You want to know something? I'll tell you off camera who it was, but I was talking to this OG the other day.
And Bobby Smurda, listen, stop taking this dude through your hood, bro. You're taking him to the trap and everything. Come on, let's go over here to the trap. I seen the video, bro. Now, when they come for you, they already got you one time. They come again, it's all your fault. Because you're taking Adam Police 22 to get more evidence for whack so they can pull this case together and get the rest of the boys in Brooklyn or wherever you at locked up. Now stop it, man. Your neighborhood that took a nice chunk, a nice hit already. Stop taking Doofy 2 over there, man. I'm telling you. They're going to blame it all on you now. Go on, Adam in the hood. See, that's why I say the streets is a myth. You see how these dudes act when the police come to their hood? Oh, Adam in the hood. Oh. Man, leave that dude where he at, man. I'm telling you now.
Very OG person in the LA streets. And he said to me, he goes, I'm
telling you, just like I tell the dudes in Miami, keep whack up out of here. Keep them up out of here. For real, don't let them come in here. But they ain't worrying about it because he stay on South Beach. He don't come across that bridge. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how I know Big U was a real demon. And I'm like, what? How? He's like, because when he was...
I know. I'm connected to every neighborhood in Miami. I done lived in all of them. All of them.
Was locked up for that long stretch. This is somebody who was locked up at the same time as him. He said that whole time that he was locked up, he was acting like he was a Muslim.
That's a fact.
In order to basically insulate himself and keep himself safe from certain threats. And then as soon as he got out, he was like, fuck this shit.
No, you can't do that.
But he doesn't claim to be a Muslim on the streets, right? Or has he? And was he for a while? And then I don't know.
Everybody knew he was from Rolling 60s when he was locked up. Everybody knew that he practiced the Muslim faith.
But he got into that in prison, right?
I don't know where he got into it. Everybody know that his Muslim name is Hannibal. I don't believe it. It is people that told me when they was on the yard with him because they was Muslims that he functioned as a Muslim, right?
Okay.
But I don't think he ever denounced or disassociated from his neighborhood. I believe if anything was going on that yard pertaining to that, I believe he was in the middle of that. And I'm gonna be real. I say it. Those that are gang banging and Muslim, you just gotta like, okay, well, what's going on with that? You know what I'm saying? Maybe they falling short, and maybe it's a continued struggle. You know what they face, but I've never heard him like not get involved in something that was going on with that card.
Okay.
Because he said he was a Muslim. I ain't never heard that.
Okay. This person had a different view.
And not to say that whoever.
Man, Farrakhan ain't accepting this guy, man. The Muslims don't, man, listen, this is the type of person. I don't know, man. We're going to have a meeting with Farrakhan, man. Because it's been a lot of, no good dudes trying to claim they Muslim. We're going to have to come to, something now. Can't have Big U walk around talking about, what I'm saying, and didn't change his life. That's okay if they change their life. But this dude is not a good example. Y'all don't protect him in there now because he's talking. I don't know what this dude doing or what he is, man. But it's crazy he run around out here Muslim.
But this individual was, you know what I'm saying? Ain't telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, like Eddie Boy tell you, I'm a Muslim. I'm a civilian. I'm not no Crip. I'm not none of that. So, but
Big U don't say that. Big U tell you straight up what he is. A rolling 60 Crip.
I've never heard Big U say that.
Damn. So
he's always said neighborhood.
Yeah, I always heard him say that. I ain't never hear him say Allah Akbar. You know what I'm saying? Elijah Muhammad. I ain't never hear him say nothing like that. Assalamu alaikum. You know what I'm saying? None of that. None of that. That boy is a rolling sissy Muslim. I never heard of that. Never heard of that. Hey, I don't know, man. Hey, look, man, I just came to bring y'all that. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all my platforms once again. Wherever you can find Hood at. Like, share, and subscribe. Because you rocking with the realest platform on the planet. Hood Talk News. I'm out. Haha. Yeah.
G-Track brought this beat to life.
Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we popping out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. She consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we dropping niggas off some love. Respected by the realest thugs. Never been a thug, but feel every thug needs some love. Caught up in the matrix, wrist shining like Mike Glove. Another 150, that big ol' shine like a light bulb. We gon' keep it slight, cuz any nigga might budge. He ran and got his fellas, cause he jealous and they don't like us. I'm trying to tame the beast and keep the peace, but they ain't right, bruh. They wanna start the beef from living life and they ain't like us. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. She consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we dropping niggas off some love. And haters wanna see us go, we poppin' out this bitch like a motherfucking TV show. More baddies than the baddies, and I ain't tryna get married on some upscale shit. And lil' mama a little savage, goddamn, can I grab it? I'm just playing, but can I grab it? They say the way I flip this money, I should be in gymnastics. Say the way I kill this beat, you should dead it in a casket. Watch the way I'm pulling up, matte black, so nasty. Slow mashing, I let them pull past me. Once I hit the gas, man, they know it's no catching. Competition waiting, faking, hating for no reason. All my competition might be dead or in prison. Now I see the vision, stay true to your religion. She made them catch the Holy Ghost, she popped it like a pistol. She made her spin up all this dope by acting like she miss him. Now he got issues, give his ass a tissue. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. She consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we dropping niggas off some love. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm I'm a good influence. Put me in the room next to the bat, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. Shit consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we droppin' niggas off some love. Pull up on these chicks, we poppin' out niggas, you move. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. Shit consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could.